one of my goals was to be more out there, and I think I have been doing it. Subscribe for more hot takes. I'm so awkward. Hello beautiful people, I'm DJ and welcome back to my channel DJ Cooks and Books. And today we will be reviewing my reading of the first quarter of this year 2023. I had set some goals, maybe 6 or more than 6 goals for reading in this year, and I will link the video with my goals somewhere here in the cards. And I'm going to check how far along I am in the process of completing these goals. My first simple goal was to read 52 books this year. That is 1 book per week. In first quarter I read 15 books, which is 13 weeks and 15 books, which is I'm ahead. The next goal was to read at least 6 books by Indian authors, because I don't read enough Indian books, and I have read 2 books so far. First is Dipti Kapoor's Age of Vice, and the second is Perumal Murugan's Pyre, and I have read the third Indian book, which is 7 6s are 43, in one of my vlogs in April. So technically not in the first quarter, but 3 books already down, and I'm currently reading Valli on my TBR is A Truth About Me. So 5 books. End of April I should be well near finishing my goal for the entire year, and I'm so proud of that. I will maybe increase my goal later or maybe not, but I'm so happy. The second goal I had for myself was 6 books by South Asian diaspora authors, and I have read so far 0 out of 6 books in that regard. But I have on my TBR The Namesake by Jhumpa Lahiri. I have 7 Moons of Mali Almeida, and I also have The Bandit Queen, also have The Mistress of Spices, Beyond the Gender Binary. I have already read a small book by Alok Vaid Menon. So I have already 5 books on my TBR. One of them I have already read in April, but not in first quarter. So I'm pretty doing good on this, although right now my status is 0% on this goal. Okay, the third goal that I have is read more non-fiction books, and I have read only 1 non-fiction so far this year, but wow, was that one a big one. That is Under the Banner of Heaven by John Krakauer. I don't know how to pronounce his name, but it's about the Mormonism and the religion of the later day saints and fundamentalists who are quite extreme in their thinking. And I'm planning to read more and more non-fiction this year. On my April TBR is one I told you about earlier, Beyond the Gender Binary. That was non-fiction. I have already read in April. And I'm Afraid of Men. It's a short book. I might read that one as well. And A Truth About Me is also a memoir, and it's a short book. And in May I am reading some exciting Asian books. The next goal, my 4th goal, was to read at least 6 Japanese translated books, Japanese to English translated books. I love Japanese literature and I really enjoy reading it, so I thought I will keep this easy target for me, and I have read 0% of that goal. But I have on my TBR next month in Asian Readathon a few Japanese books I have in my pile of possibility. I am thinking about Dance by Haruki Murakami. I am also thinking about Honjin Murders, and also thinking about She and Her Cat by Makoto Shinkai. The 5th goal, the next goal that I have, is translated books from other languages than Japanese, and out of 6 I have read 1 of those books, and that is Magma by, I can't pronounce the author's name, I will write here, and I think that was translated from the Icelandic. And on my TBR is A Man Called Over, I Want to Die But I Want to Eat Tteokbokki, that is translated from the Korean. I also want to read a lot more translated fiction in August, which is the Women in Translation month. Yeah, that's my plans for this 5th goal. And the 6th goal I had was 6 recommendations from friends and families and wonderful booktube people, and I am proud to say that I have finished 100% of this goal. I have read the book of The Most Precious Substance by recommendation of Kayla. Then I have read Everyone in This Room Will Someday Be Dead by recommendation of Jack Edwards. I have read Thank You for Listening on Noel Gallagher's recommendation. I have read Icebreaker from, I think, Beautifully Bookish Bethany's recommendation. I have read The Last Housewife, again by Books and Lala's recommendation. And I have read Tomorrow, Tomorrow and Tomorrow on Carrie Can Read's recommendation. So I have finished all these. Pretty sure I will read more of the recommendations in future as well. These were my reading goals, and now let's go to our channel goals. So I had a channel goal of making 52 videos in 52 weeks of this year, which I'm behind on. I have made 8 videos in the first quarter in place of 13 that I should have, but I will catch up. I think I will catch up. I have faith in myself. And I had also decided one of my goals was to be more out there and share more of my opinions, and I think I have been doing it. A little more confident. I am putting myself out there. I am putting out some hot takes. Subscribe for more hot takes. Please consider subscribing if you are entertained or you just want to laugh at somebody. You can subscribe for the laughs. And one more goal I had was to participate in more readathons and make videos about them. And I'm really happy to say that I've been participating in more and more readathons. This month I'm reading books for Trans Girl April and Lit with Indian Lit, and I made a separate TBR video which I will link somewhere in the description and in the cards. And for that I am also reading a lot of books, and I also am going to participate in the Asian readathon that I love in next month, also in Misery May, that is one more readathon organized by Scott and Gemma. And I'm also reading some books for the Mental Health May that is run by Kim from the middle of the book March and Marilyn Mendoza. I think I'll link all of their channels. I'm so excited to participate in them and make videos about all the readathons. I am also reading a little bit about themed reading vlogs. I have one in the works which I will not spoil. And I have like things in my mind that I want to read in a reading themed vlog is Japanese books, sapphic books, books about food. I'm also reading a little bit of International Booker short list, long list, Women's Prize short list, long list. I might make a video about that. Another goal that I had, make more themed reading vlogs, and I'm kind of doing it, not the best at it, but going ahead, not behind. I'm making progress. And my goals were to put myself out there, check, be less shy, check, more bold, check, and talk to more creator friends and more people at work and parties and everywhere about these books that I read. I've been trying to do that as well. And the only thing I think I'm behind on is making more videos, which I am going to do. Like, I'll get there. And my biggest goal of the year was to have fun, and yes, I'm having fun. Are you having fun reading? Are you having any fun? Pardon my singing, but yeah, so it was like so fun to look back at my year of reading so far. Tell me, how was your reading first quarter of 2023, and I'll see you in my next video. Take care until then. Bye.